Postscript, take 4. As you may know, these Shabbat celebrations are recorded in advance. And thus it was that after the recording of this Shabbat celebration, something happened in the news that I felt compelled to speak about especially, because this Shabbat celebration was devoted to the issue of judgment. And so let me just share with you that I find judging our president or political people based on party lines to be wrong and harmful, especially when Jewish people fight with each other over political lines. It's wrong. So let me, as one who criticizes the president often, compliment President Trump on expressing the view that Israel has the right to control and to have sovereignty over the Golan Heights for their defense. Let me also compliment the president on expressing the view that Jerusalem should be the capital of Israel and that the embassy of the United States shall be in Jerusalem. I think that was a good move. However, for him to say that he established Jerusalem as Israel's capital, maybe it was just a misstep, but it was a gross misstatement and it should be retracted instantly. He did not establish Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The Jewish people did that thousands of years ago, and throughout our history, it has always been the spiritual capital and the political capital now of the state of Israel. And we didn't need Donald Trump to establish that fact, that we do think it's a good thing that he recognized it as a fact. We also think it's outrageous that he would say that Christians like Israel and Jerusalem and have more allegiance to it than the Jewish people do. What a horrible thing to say. Does he have to be so divisive about everything? And just because he thinks that perhaps some Jews don't support him, he has to insult them and accuse us again, which he has done before, of disloyalty? This is wrong. The Jewish people have extreme loyalty to Israel and Jerusalem. And I'm tired of right-wing Jews acting like the left wing doesn't care about Israel. Or even the left wing saying bad things about the right wing and their allegiance to Israel. All Jews must unite around support of Israel, and Israel should not be the subject of partisan bickering. And that's why it's wrong for any political party to speak from Jerusalem to the Republican National Convention and to politicize Israel. It's wrong. The last time that happened, it happened with someone whose name sounded a lot like Pompeo. His name was Pompey. Pompey was the Roman leader who was invited into Jerusalem by Jews, just like Pompeo was invited in by Jews today. The Queen Salome, when she died in 67 BCE, had 2 children, Hyrcanus and Aristobulus, and they got involved in a bitter civil war. And Hyrcanus invited the Romans into the tent, invited the Romans to come in and intervene in this internecine conflict. And when he did that, that was the end of Jewish sovereignty over the Holy Land until modern times for over 2,000 years. So the last thing we want to do is now to invite Pompeo, which is Italian for Pompey, into Jerusalem and have him politicize it and have American influence tend to dominate Jerusalem. It's wrong. It's a mistake. And let Jews of all backgrounds speak out against it. Shabbat Shalom.